I am done with physical therapy, guys. Ya terminamos. Ya no hay más citas. She had done, like, I guess, a whole assessment on me, and she says it looks like I'm doing better. I guess the only thing I gotta do now, though, because she gave me this, like, as a here to do from now on, is like these stretches. Remember those stretches that I showed you, the paper? But now she added different ones. There's like this one, like you do it off the ground. I'm already trying to turn the camera. Hold on. Yeah, this thing's off. So like off the ground. We got the ones with the leg to lift up. Then we got the ones with the band now as well. So I'll be doing those. I think there's one more. Yeah. There's this one. And then she also gave me an actual band to use. She's like, we have a lot of these. You could just use it, They basically cut this one for me, so it's brand new, fresh. So I got this one. So I'll be doing those stretches from now on. Yeah, she's like, everything looks good. How do you feel? I'm like, I feel better. I don't feel like I'm overdoing it on my back anymore. So I'll continue to do what she told me to do and get better at it each day, every week, each day, and all that. So yeah, last day. Pero ahorita lo que vamos a hacer también, we're gonna stop at the store because my grandma and I are gonna try to cook today. She already put the papas to boil, but what we're gonna make is asado. So I gotta go to the store, get all that stuff real quick before she starts cutting up everything else ahead of time, because I want to have it on video so that not only you guys could witness us cooking again, because it's been a while since we've done it, but also for me to have that recipe for whenever I want to do it myself, especially when she's in Mexico. There's times where she's in Mexico and I don't know how to make it. Like, she tells me the ingredients. I know the ingredients. It's papa. You boil the papa. I know you use egg. You use tomato, onion. You use also jalapenos and vinagre. You use that, and then also, like, as far as your protein, before we used to make it with pork, but since we all are watching our health, our weight, and everything, we switched over to having it with chicken, and chicken does taste pretty amazing. It's really good. So that's like the only thing. Those are like the ingredients that she uses, but I don't know how it's made, like the steps. So we're gonna try to capture those steps, hopefully. So hopefully right now all she'll do is just boil the papas. Yeah, because I know you boil the papas, you peel them, because it's like you smash it and everything, and then you mix in the egg. And I don't know as far as the chicken, I don't know how she does it to cook it. I don't know if she just boils it or if she like what's it called, or she like bakes it, fries it. I don't know. I don't know exactly the steps to that. So let's go to the stores, get all the stuff we need, and head home to get some good cooking in. We made it back home, and my grandma's peeling. Entonces, ¿cómo se hace el asado ahorita? Primero, ¿qué? Se ponen las
cebolla,
papas,
jitomate, se pican las papas, luego se dora la carne.
No, pero se ponen las papas primero, ¿a qué?
A cocer.
A cocer. Después se pelan. Ahora se corta.
Parten en pedacitos.
Ahorita un ratito ya se va a cortar el
Jitomate, cebolla.
Cebollis. Jitomatis. Y
se pide la carne. Se le pone todo eso.
You cook the meat. ¿Le echa huevo también, verdad, Musa?
Sí.
Ahorita we're gonna do step by step. So we have we boil, you peel it. Now we have to cut up the onion, tomato. Then she says she likes to cut the potato in like squares, I guess, in like small pieces. But there's a thing, once you start mixing stuff up, it kind of gets smashed together. So I don't know why it's get cut to pieces. But I mean, I guess I'm not gonna tell her don't follow your steps. We're gonna follow it to the T. So now we have the first step. You boil the potatoes and you peel them. And right now in a bit, I'll show you guys the rest of it. But for that though, here's the thing. I was shopping just to go get the meat for this, but I ended up doing a little bit of grocery shopping. So I did end up getting like the baked potato chips. There is sometimes that I do want potato chips or whatever, but we got the healthier ones, right? Baked. As a matter of fact, I actually started paying attention to how many you could eat, right? So like at 15 chips, you get 120 calories, 4% of your total fat. Then you have the cholesterol is at 0, sodium 6%. Like I look at all the numbers and all that, you know. But you have to eat 15 potato chips. Sometimes I don't even eat 15 potato chips no more. I only eat like maybe 7 sometimes, or even 6. But after looking for such a long time, we finally found zero sugar cookies. Zero sugar. Now I'm gonna tell my grandma, watch. Ahorita, hasta traje esto, mira. ¿Se acuerda cuando estaba buscando un poquito más saludable las galletas, mira? Las encontré. Ya.
Oh, mira. Cero azúcar. ¿De cuáles son? De almendra, ¿verdad? También.
Esta es de almendra con... No sé cómo decirlo en español.
0 gramos azúcar.
Pues tienen de esta, traje la de... También la de esta...
Esas, ándale, que Rafa ayer me enseñó unas de estas, dice mamá, las que compró este Marco.
También estas son de
pero
0.
le busqué a ver si tenía 0 y no tenía nada.
No, esta también es de 0.
Eran igual.
Con chocolate. Y esta también.
Ay, esas también buenas.
De vainilla. También de 0 azúcar.
Ay, ¿dónde las hallaste todas esas?
En la Tony.
Oh, sí.
Sí.
Y yo ayer me anduve fijando en la PIS y no había nada de 0.
No, pues ya lo encontré. So after looking for such a long time, finally found them. Alright. I know this is not your typical step-by-step video that I did last time where it was like, oh, this is what we do next. Because right now I'm trying to figure everything out, right? But, like I said, potatoes boil, peel it. And Grandma's cutting it up. Right now I'm going to help her out by with the meat and all that. But sometimes she just likes doing things on her own and she just wants me to watch, which is okay with me because then now I actually get to learn, like, how do you actually make this food? Yeah, nothing better than Grandma's cooking. Alright, so my grandma already starting to put the oil in here for the chicken. And got it there. She's gonna go clean it. She was asking me, she's like, do you guys clean it? I'm like, I know I usually do. I don't know about my mom, but I do. So now she's gonna get to cleaning the chicken. She already chopped up the tomato, the onion. We got the tomato, the potato. The only thing I gotta go to see if we have some, because I don't think we have in here, is the chiles. Chile jalapenos en vinagre. Well, there's some back there. It's right back there. We have some back there, but I gotta go look for some because I don't think she wants to use up all of those that are in there. So yeah, I gotta look for some. There might be a can somewhere around here and I just don't know about it. Man, she's gonna get to cooking that right now in a bit after she's done cleaning the meat. Anyway, I've been over here like putting the stuff out for her, handing her things. So we're gonna. I told her like you want to put some seasoning. I don't think she usually puts like seasoning. I think she just usually puts like salt on like the food. But I told her you want to use some seasoning. We can use this one right here. All right. So that's what she's gonna end up using. Look. Ahí espera ahorita, usted la que sabe, yo nomás estoy aquí aprendiendo a ver qué cae. A lo mejor le baja un poquito ahorita. Ahí está. Oh, there we go. So now you put some oil on the pan. Get the cooking. Oh, you see, I'm already bringing this over here from you. It's supposed to be used for that. Put it right here for her. She's going into a second package. I brought 3, but I think she's only going to use 2 of them. These are already like cut up pieces of chicken, and I believe it's probably like the chicken breast. I'm not sure. I don't think it even says it on there. On the actual wrapper. Hold on. What does it say? It says, here you go. You see right there? You see custom boneless chicken nuggets. So I don't know if it's the breast or the thigh, but boneless chicken nuggets. But we're not using them for nuggets, we're using them for other things. She already look. She's moving, guys. So yeah, oil in the pan. Put the chicken in there. Put some seasoning, some adobo seasoning, or whatever seasoning you guys would like. And then I'll show you guys the next step. Next step already, look, she's already cutting up the chiles right here. The jalapenos. I found the can, it was downstairs. Cutting them up. So you slice it in half down the middle, and then you just slice it up, and there you go. Hasta se le pone la zanahoria, ¿verdad? ¿Enteros o en pedazos?
No, así. A veces lo parto nomás por la mitad.
La mejor parte es que el tratamiento está cubierto por la mayoría de los planes de seguro, incluido Medicare.
So I know I keep on repeating the steps, but I gotta make sure you guys are on it too, you know? Sliced up the potatoes. Literally sliced up in like slices, just where you cut it in half and then just slice it up in pieces. And then, of course, you have your sliced up tomato, onion, sliced up jalapenos, and then the whatever carrots are in there, whole. And watch, later on she's gonna put the juice, because she puts a little bit of that juice on there. It is amazing. So far, everything's going good. The ingredients are pretty simple, pretty easy to follow. I thought it was gonna be more complicated. Apparently it's not. And the thing is, she got this whole recipe from my grandpa. My grandpa used to make this, but instead of, like I said, I believe I said it before, but just in case, instead of the chicken that we use now, he used to use pork meat. But like I said, we're trying to be healthy around here, guys. We're trying to be healthy around here, especially because like high cholesterol runs in the family, and like all these other things run in the family, like a bunch of stuff. But we're trying our best to try to control it. And what can we do is trying to make healthier choices. And of course, instead of using pork, eating chicken. And plus, I don't really eat pork. I eat more chicken and like red meat, but not much red meat anymore. I use more just like chicken and like turkey. And I still gotta get some salmon, man. Been wanting some salmon. It's so bad for like such a long time. So at some point we're gonna get some, hopefully. Don't know when, but hopefully. My grandma's in her element, guys. She's in her element right now. Here's the next step. Look, gotta make sure it's nice and crispy like this. Sorry, I'm like eating in the kitchen while she's cooking the chicken up right now. You gotta make sure like that. And you're gonna put the tomatoes and onions in there. It's nice and crispy.
Carne de puerco, pero estamos a dieta.
Hold on, I'm trying to get the volume down on the TV so you guys could hear everything. My grandma likes watching TV while cooking. Está bien, ¿no? Está bien. Pero ya cuando ya todo está listo, está bien bueno esto. I'm waiting for her to put the tomatoes in there right now. She's trying to make sure all of it is crispy. Here you go, look at that. Tomatoes and onions. it up a little bit. Está güey, huele bonito. Que se cocine. There you go. Me hubiera dicho. And cook that up, and then I don't know what's next. But she'll let me know. Since she knows I'm recording her, she's like, hey, come over here so I can show you this. So that's what she was telling me with the chicken. I don't know which one of these ingredients is next. I think this probably last. That probably should be next with the egg. And this will be last. At least that's what I'm guessing right now. So we'll see once that is cooking up a little bit. Like I said, she'll let me know. She's gonna tell me when to go over there. I was right. Potatoes go next. Yeah. Cooking it up. Give it another stir. Here's what I mean. She cuts it up into pieces, but when you stir it up, it just turns to mashed potatoes in a sense. Right now, let me go into the fridge because we need the eggs. She didn't tell me how many we need, but I'm just gonna take the whole thing. Good thing I could do it with one hand. There's a lot of eggs in here. Put them over here for her. Ya tiene vuelta. No sé cuántos necesita, pero aquí está. Está cayendo. Que no se caiga. Yeah, she didn't tell me how many, so I just took the whole thing. Then this will go last, right here. And after that, it will be the juice. Right in there. It's looking good though, it's looking good. Y mi abuelo fue el que le enseñó esta receta, ¿verdad?
Sí. A él le gustaba hacer esto. No. Of course, that doesn't take too long to make, just since you already boiled the potatoes. Yeah, we got that. I'm gonna have to switch back because this one's running out. But chicken, then the tomato and onion, and then after that potatoes, and let that heat up a little bit, and then egg. Good. Okay, we are back because she's already doing the eggs. There's like what, 3, 4, there's 7 eggs in there. And then as far as like how many onions, I think she did like half an onion. Hizo nomás mitad de una cebolla, ¿verdad? Una cebolla.
¿O toda una cebolla? Oh, a whole one. Y fueron dos
jitomates.
There you go, 2 tomatoes. And then as far as potato, it all depends how much potato you want. There's still some left over, but we're planning on doing something different with these. She's like, how about like, cause she said however many you want to put as far as tomatoes as well. Because she could understand some of the things I say, not everything. But she did say, what is it? Oh, for the ones that are left over, the potatoes, because we also have like, she didn't use all like the whole second packet of the chicken, but she was like, yeah, just we could just use that later. Like, yeah, so that since there's some left over of the potato, we were thinking of like
just making like the potato, like slice it up almost similar to this, but making it with a chile though, like in chilito. The only difference that we wouldn't be putting like the egg or like the tomato or onion. We get rid of all that. Just do the potato, chicken, and salsa on it. It's just gonna be so good. But this is also gonna be good. So right now, after she stirred it up a little bit, should we put the egg in there? Look at that. Look at the way it's looking. So she did 7 eggs, scrambled them a little bit, put it in there. And then as far as these go, the chile, the jalapenos, she used the whole can, and this one's like a 26 ounce. So she chopped all of them up, and like the carrots that were too big, she cut them up a little bit. So she used the whole 26 ounce. That's just these. And it also is your preference on what brand you want to use. My grandma likes using some of the more spicier ones. Supposedly that one is like for her is one of the spicier ones, one of the best ones to get. So if you guys want to do that or get a different brand, go for it. But yeah, here's really how it looks. These are pretty huge pieces of meat, the potato, and all that. So much healthy.
Descubre la ciencia de un cabello más fuerte. Fructis con queratina, proteínas con biotina, el sistema.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. Later on, be eating good. That's for sure. Just without no tortilla, just with that. I gotta try to make some couscous as well. Good to have my grandma here. Here comes my favorite part. Look at that. She already put them in there after she stirred it up a little bit with the egg. The juice is over there in that can still. Apenas acabé de comer, ahorita ya se me está antojando. Pues ya sabes quién va a estar más feliz ahorita cuando llegue. El Alex.
¿Qué fue eso? ¿Sí?
My brother thought we did this on Saturday, and I was like, nope. We still had some left over of the cookout food. Trying to put stuff away. I'm literally only allowed to put things away. Like I'm not allowed to touch this stuff because my grandma literally wants to show me everything. Like this. That's what gives it even an extra flavor to it too. Even though my grandma can't really be lifting heavy, or not can't really be lifting heavy, she can't really lift heavy, but she won't let me touch it right now because she just wants to show me everything. And while she's showing it to me, I'm showing it to you guys. Because it's live. Rachel Ray wishes she could cook like this. She definitely does not cook anything good from what I've seen. Horrible as a cook. Especially when I saw that pozole thing. Oh hell no. But this right here, look at that, something very simple. Doesn't really need much. Even with this, like you don't really need like rice because you already have your potatoes. You already have your carbs with that. No, si se ve buenota, se ve bonito. Pues si quiere ya se puede casar.
Ya estoy viejita, con 80 años, ¿tú crees?
¿Todavía se puede, adulta? ¿Todavía se puede? ¿Todavía hay vida?
Pero no hay suegra como la monarca de Morelia, de verdad.
But it is, you know, grandma's cooking. She has to taste it. She's doing it. Look at this.
Y que me digan
More juice.
cuántas personas tienen una suegra como ella.
Try to move out of her way, going back and forth.
Un reto para el personaje de Paula poder congeniar con ella y que estos conflictos, porque es una pelea por un hombre, es una pelea, pero no de
It's so
relación de
good.
amor, y eso es todavía muchísimo más duro, es una mamá.
By the way, I am going to the gym.
No están enchilosos, hay que echarle todos los chiles.
Ya todo está. Ahí está.
Marcus, en tu personaje te enamoras de una mujer muy distinta a ti, especialmente en muchos aspectos. Pero tú haces en tu vida real también una familia.
This vlog literally turned into a cooking vlog.
Si bien es cierto, te parece a ti porque tienes la misma carrera, tú eres brasilero y eres mexicana. Las diferencias.
Which, by the way, not to say this was last second, it's just that I forgot to bring out the chicken breast to do this. But it's fine though. I ended up purchasing like I said, the cut up into like squares already, cut up into pieces, and I made it much faster. So it was better. It was better for my grandma too, because I don't want her to be cutting up stuff and everything. It would have taken her a lot longer, like cutting up the chicken, a longer process with that. So didn't want her cutting more than she should be, especially like right now. Like I said, she cut up everything. I literally just watched. She just had me like bring out the stuff for her, find like the chiles and everything. She had me do all that, but she didn't let me cut anything. She didn't let me stir nothing up. The only thing she let me suggest was just putting this to it, like I said, this or whatever. Like I said, you guys could use whatever seasoning you want for your chicken. Yeah, look at that. It's basically done, guys. Ya está listo, ¿verdad?
Ya.
That done.
Sabe lo importante que es contar con productos de calidad y gente que te entiende de verdad para ayudarte con tu proyecto de trabajo.
And I think I'm probably gonna end the vlog there because this is already super long. If I do make the couscous, I'll just turn it into a whole nother video and whole nother vlog because it is a long one. I can tell you that for sure. So we'll go over the steps again, right? I went over them so many times. So you could use, I'm trying to adjust this. Boom. Alright. So you'll use, my grandma used a whole potato bag just to boil it. But I think maybe it's better to use a half, one of those like half 3-pounders. So 1.5 pounds. Sorry if that hurt your ears doing that. So 3.5, like 1.5 pounder out of the 3. Then boil it, peel them, cut them up into like slices. Then from there, you start slicing up your tomato, your tomato and onion, a whole onion for sure. Don't cut more than a whole onion because then it's gonna be very like you know how onion tastes. It's gonna be overpowering. But she said at least 2 tomatoes or even more, however you feel like how many tomatoes you want, but for sure 2 at least. Slice that all up too, and then once your chicken is basically all cooked, then you put the tomato and onions, right? Then from the tomato and onions, you let that cook up, you stir it up. Then after that, then you drop in the potatoes, the sliced up potatoes, and then you stir it all up, and then it's gonna look like mashed potatoes at the end. And then once you're done with that, you add in your jalapenos that you had sliced up, which I skipped that step. And right now I have like freaking juice from the jalapenos on my arm because it's a little bit of a mess right here in front of me. But you add that. Once you add that, you stir it up, and as you're stirring it up, you could go right ahead and add the juice from the vinagre, and it's done. Basically, all that took basically however long it takes for you to make the chicken to cook it up, like 40 minutes, 45 minutes, depending how high you have the flame. So all of it is done within like an hour and a half, maybe, because you have to take into consideration the potatoes being boiled. But it's not that long. It's not a super crazy process. But like I said, there's all the steps. At least I know how to do it now. I'll make it next time. So with that being said, I'll see you guys on the next vlog. This one was super long, but you guys got to see my grandma cook again, which I like seeing her cook. We'll see when what other video we'll make of her cooking. I don't know what else I would like her to teach me. Oh, los chilaquiles, that we'll do that, because I never got to do a whole video of how she makes it. Just, you know, this was last year when I was working at the other job. Didn't really get to show much. Yes, show much about of it. So yeah, see you guys. Nos vemos. Bye.